Tonight on CTV, a CSU professor talks about her visit to the UN.
Councilman Overbeck holds a listening session for members of the public.
RamRide unveils a new app update for students to use the service more easily.
All that and more, starting now on CTV.
Hello and welcome to CTV News. I'm Amelia Castaneda.
And I'm Sunday Miller. Here's what's happening in the news near you.
Last night, at their first Senate session of the semester, ASCSU unanimously passed a version of a joint resolution with CSU's Residence Hall Association that works to combat opioid overdoses at CSU. RHA will vote on it Monday night, after which the resolution will be ready to sign. The resolution urges CSU and Residence Life to allow resident assistants to give Narcan, a medicine for overdoses like an EpiPen for allergies, to the residents who may need it.
Essentially, if a student was experiencing an opioid overdose, the RA would be able to be trained, recognize those signs, and then immediately administer that Narcan dosage to save that individual's life.
ASCSU also voted in new members of committees, with one of the newly elected members FaceTiming in for a Q&A session. For more information about last night's Senate, check out collegian.com.
Reporter Isabel Roberts covered Councilman Overbeck's second community listening session this year. Here she is with more.
Wednesday evening, Councilman Overbeck held a community listening session here at Horse and Dragon to address community members' concerns in hopes they would be addressed in future council meetings.
Really appreciate the listening sessions that the city council members do. It's a great way to have a small forum with people in the community to really hear individual voices and what concerns are. You get direct feedback and really have a dialogue with council members. It's a unique opportunity to do that, so that's why I came today.
Well, one of the things the community of Fort Collins embraces is being accessible and have listening sessions. So we try to, there's many ways citizens can speak to their city council. They can call us. Many times they try to text us. They email us. Sometimes they try to talk to us on Facebook. Not always a good place to be. But also it's nice to do the one-on-one, the close-up personal discussion that you can have with a citizen to your elected official. So it's a little mini town hall. There's a range of questions that will come in, and many times if I don't have the exact answer, the perfect answer, sometimes I'll have staff research it and follow up with the citizens. So if it's something
For more information regarding the times of these sessions, you can contact Councilman Overbeck at boverbeck@fcgov.com.
Turning Point USA, the Student Movement for Free Markets and Limited Government, is hosting an event entitled Charlie Kirk Smashing Socialism. Northern Colorado Antifa Collective is also calling for those who disagree to come and voice their opinions and hope to show their disappointment in Colorado State, calling it a bigot hate group. Both the event and the protest will be held at the Laurie Student Center on February 2nd at 5:30.
Students interested in studying abroad might be curious to hear about a CSU professor who recently got back from 2.5 years in Switzerland, working with the United Nations.
So the work that I did in UNCTAD, which is what we call it for short, I was in a division on globalization and development strategies. And my primary responsibility was to give advice to developing countries.
As a senior economist for the UN, Bronstein says this experience has given her a greater appreciation for diversity, which is also reflected in her teaching.
CSU was very wonderful about it. They were very enthusiastic, They gave me a leave and really facilitated my transition in lots of other ways, hoping that I would, come back and then bring this experience into my teaching.
One of Bronstein's former students and current advisees shares his perspective on the importance of traveling.
Meeting people of other cultures is, I think, the best thing that one can do because, there are great people everywhere in the world and it's about going and meeting and talking. It's really informative. You learn a lot. Your ways of understanding global differences becomes better.
As a fifth-year PhD student, Gongley's research is in international trade and development, which takes him on many international adventures.
And those are good experiences to have because they make you a little more humble, about understanding, you know, like, and being a little more respectful, which has happened to me, you know, like. So I think it's super, super useful, and everybody should travel abroad.
I would also say to be brave, you know, and to go out and to scoop up whatever international opportunities you can get. You have a lot of time to kind of put together your life path. Go for some international experience.
For more information on study abroad opportunities, visit educationabroad.colostate.edu. CSU has summer, winter, and semester-long study abroad programs available to all students who are interested.
RamRide has been dedicated to improving the safety of Colorado State University and the Fort Collins community. In March of 2015, RamRide launched a smartphone app that allowed a new way for students to request rides. RamRide was created in 2003 as a free, safe, and non-judgmental ride home. A smartphone app was later introduced in 2015.
We're currently working with our app provider to improve the already user-friendly interface of the app, and we will continue to market the app and promote our app at any event that we do from here on and forward.
RamRide has increased numbers since the introduction of the app. About 300,000 individuals used RamRide last year.
I came here as a freshman. Like the police department and everyone like that really made it clear that RamRide was there for you. And I think that's true because I've had a lot of friends that have used it, and it's actually like kind of like saved their butts before.
Patrons are able to track their vehicle on the map and see where they are in relation to their location. According to Vowers, people are utilizing the dispatchers more than the app. However, they are looking to market the app more and make it more user-friendly to increase the number of users across campus. The app is free and is available on both the Android Play Store and Apple's iOS Store. For more information, visit ramride.colostate.edu.
The City of Fort Collins hopes to demonstrate that Fort Collins is a tolerant and inclusive community through a project that displays positive multilingual banners around town. According to Janet Freeman, Equity and Inclusion Coordinator for the city, the banners, which cost $3,606 to design and print, read, "We are Fort Collins" in English and "I am Fort Collins" in 14 other languages. The city's utilities department did not charge anything to put up the banners or for the space taken up by them. According to the Coloradoan, the languages were carefully selected to reflect past and present languages spoken in the city. And Todd Cornell, a local cultural competency consultant, worked for free to help the project. The city also worked with Colorado State University, Poudre School District, and the Islamic Center for Fort Collins to properly translate the messages. 30 of the banners will go up on utility light poles around the city in the coming weeks.
That's all we have in news.
Stay tuned for weather, sports, and entertainment right after this.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back from Break Rams. I'm your weather anchor, Keenan Cozort. Hope you had a great second week back. Your currents right now in Fort Collins, 23, mostly cloudy, mostly clear. Some clouds lingering around, wind 14 miles an hour. Gusts tonight, 13 miles an hour, and sunset is at 5:10 p.m. Your overnight lows, 36 in Fort Collins, 25 in Denver, down I-25 corridor, 27 in Colorado Springs, Pueblo at 28, 9 in Gunnison, 12 in Telluride, and Grand Junction at 21. Tomorrow's highs, 41, 43. Tomorrow down I-25 corridor, 44, 49. Into the mountains, 27. Grand Junction, 39. And Telluride, 24. Onto the plains, we have Sterling at 44, Lyman at 40, Burlington at 45. For your 5-day forecast, we have on Friday 41, 16 is your low. Saturday 38, 19 is your low. It's also a day where the CSU Rams play New Mexico at Moby Arena. Saturday, partly cloudy, 48, 23 is your low. Monday, sunny, 51, 29 is your low. And Tuesday, 57 is your high, and 28 as your low. Your ski resort of the week is Vail. They're having an event going on Australia Day. It has beer, events going on. It's great for the family. And then up the road in Aspen, they have the X Games going on, the 25th through the 28th. Tomorrow's high is 41, 16, wind, 9 miles an hour, sunny, gust 15 miles an hour, sunrise at 7:15 a.m., and sunset is at 5:11 p.m. Stay tuned for Jared up next with sports.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes, but with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
You are listening to 90.5 KCSU Fort Collins with DJ Meanbeat,
DJ Nightshade,
DJ Wildcard. Music to me is
one of the best creative outlets that I can think of.
An escape from the real world.
Music to me is an expression of love.
Go from like folk to hip hop to like classic rock, 1960s bossa nova. With music, there's like no boundaries.
I work here because I love music, and you do too.
Welcome back from the break into the Thursday Night Sports Show. I'm Jared Stratton, here to catch you up on CSU athletics. The CSU men's basketball team continued to spiral without their court leader, Prentice Nixon. Nixon was their leading scorer before injury with almost 18 points per game and is also still leading the team in steals. After he was lost to injury in the final few seconds of the Air Force game, the team had lost 2 games in a row. They lost to UNLV and were dominated by San Diego State, losing 78-97. San Diego's 97 points was a season high for the Aztecs, and it was also the most points CSU has allowed all season. During the second half of the San Diego State game, CSU lost their second leading scorer, J.D. Page, to injury. After the game, J.D. Page tweeted out that he broke his hand on the play, leaving him out for at least 3 weeks. The Rams will certainly miss having both of their leaders on the court for the next few weeks. The Rams will try and bounce back against the red-hot New Mexico Lobos this Saturday at 7 p.m. The CSU women's basketball team absolutely destroyed San Diego State yesterday, winning by 29 points. Hannah Tverdi was an unstoppable force on the court, scoring a career-high 28 points and also led the team in steals with 4. She finished with an impressive double-double to lead the team to victory. The Rams were also in complete control on defense, allowing guard Mackenzie Fort, who was second in the league for scoring, to only score 7 points. Tverdi and the Rams will be taking on the New Mexico State Lobos this Saturday at 2 p.m. at Moby Arena in their newly released State Pride uniforms, so make sure to tune in. The CSU swimming team will try and hold on to their winning streak as well this Friday in Moby Pool against the Air Force Falcons, where it will be the Rams' final dual meet of the season. The CSU team has won 5 events in a row, mainly due to Tanisha Thomas's impressive performances. The 3-meter dive will begin at 3:15 p.m., while the swimming events will begin at 4 p.m. If you can't make it to the meet, don't worry, the whole meet will be live streamed at csurams.com/live. The Rams will try to end the season on a strong note, especially due to the Mountain West Championships coming up. The championship will begin on Valentine's Day, February 14th, and finish on the 17th. Well, that's all I have for today in the world of sports, but make sure to check into collegian.com and CTV Channel 11 YouTube for all the latest in CSU athletics. I'm Jared Stratton, and up next is Ryan Crist with entertainment.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. no one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
What's up, Rams? I'm Ryan Crist, and welcome back to another fantastic Thursday where we bring you all the latest and greatest in entertainment news. The Gustav Art Gallery is getting a unique exhibit on Friday made entirely out of recycled materials. All these dresses were created by first-year students in the design and merchandising major and made of a wide range of materials, from seatbelts to repurposed lampshades, nylon stockings, and even IKEA shopping bags. These exhibits don't use the conventional 7 steps of the design, so all of the exhibits have a unique and creative style. This exhibit will be open from 5 to 7 and is free to the public. If you miss out on this recycled exhibit, don't worry, I recycle jokes all the time. Fort Collins will be getting a new splash of color on all of their public pianos. This public arts program is seeking new and local artisans to give these pianos a makeover. Now, of course, I love to paint, so here's one of my concepts for the pianos. I call this one, "Oh my goodness, there's snow on my glasses." But in all seriousness, actually anyone can paint the piano if they apply for it with a great idea in mind. This partnership between the City of Fort Collins, Bohemian Foundation, and Downtown Development Authority will be accepting applications until February 12th. All you need to submit is intent and a concept rendering for your design. Selected artisans will be paid $1,000 to paint their designs, which for a broke college student like me sounds great. So get ready for some stiff competition, because I'm definitely going to apply. The Masonic Temple got a blast from the past yesterday, and I went to check it out.
Off the Hook Arts was swinging in their 4th night of the Winter Festival at the Masonic Temple, where jazz and swing enthusiasts could come and dance the night away while listening to the Colorado Swing Cats. This was also Off the Hook Arts' 5th annual Winter Fest.
We like to be a part of the cultural conversation here in Fort Collins, and we like introducing different ways of thinking about music. We like to tie different aspects together.
And all of the proceeds from this event went back to Off the Hook Arts.
Off the Hook Arts is primarily a music education program. We provide free and low-cost music education for students in the Fort Collins area. The money that we raise during our festivals, we also produce a summer fest, June 24th to July 20th this year. All the money and the awareness that's raised during those festivals goes back into supporting our academy programs.
And of course, me and entertainment anchor Litos Castro had to get in on the action.
Winterfest will be holding 4 more events, and for more information about each of them, head to offthehookarts.org/winterfest-2018. Fort Collins got a small spot on TV this month that may grow into a full-on TV show. This show is called Perfect House, where a Fort Collins couple known as Annie and Jordan Overman have their own fixer-upper show on HGTV, featured right here in Fort Collins. This show had its pilot this past month and is currently getting reruns for now. No new episodes have been confirmed or denied, but on Instagram, a teaser for this show has gotten over 200 comments and 120,000 views in just under 2 weeks. A lot of these comments are showing positivity and are promoting the show to get more episodes and a full time slot. Now, while we don't know if this show gets greenlit for a while, I hope they do, because if they do, I think I should definitely get a show on HGTV. I mean, come on. My skills with a screwdriver are second to none. Lastly, in some more strange entertainment news, while the Super Bowl is a few weeks away, I was surprised to see Eminem's very bizarre teaser for their Super Bowl ad. In this ad, we can see Danny DeVito bathing in chocolate as he's dressed as an M&M as he whispers, Super Bowl. Now, for a lot of us out there, including myself, the best part about the Super Bowl is the ads. And I don't know about you all, but after seeing this ad, I am like a million times more hyped for this year's Super Bowl. I mean, come on. It's Danny DeVito in an M&M costume bathing in chocolate. I swear, if he does not become the new spokesperson for M&M, I'm going to be mad. I'm tired of those animated things doing the same thing over and over. Well, Rams, that's all the time I have for you tonight. I have to make like California and Split, so make sure to stay tuned for Monday Night Sports Show and have a great night.